Hey guys. Um, I just finished a reading by the Crystal Empress, another reader on YouTube. And it was really fantastic. Very resonated a lot. Inspired me to come and share a little bit. So the reading was like the key messages that were coming through in that reading was the burning away of something and cremation. So cremation was the first one to come through, and then burning away was on the bottom of the deck she was using. And it was really suiting given the fact that I was literally, like, just before I clicked on the reading, was holding Lilu's ashes. Still, I don't think I'll ever be over it, but it's more the matter of accepting life as it is. And just the simple fact that we can't always be happy, and we're not always going to be sad if you've been going through any harder stuff. But just in the cremation aspect of things, for me personally, it's more about the release. Like, this is only my beliefs. I didn't get this from anywhere, but so take it if it resonates for you. If it doesn't, you don't feel bad if it's not something that makes sense. But I think, like, when we cremate someone and their ashes, like, when we're finally ready to let them go and be free, so to speak, to release them, I think it's a really important part of the cremation process, rather than holding on to these ashes all through the years, right? To let them go with the winds. So that, in that aspect, the cremation element was really, really suiting. And the burning away of something, well, the key message she was speaking of was, whatever it's been in a person's life that, may have burned them, or it was time and it was burning away, or it's been burnt away. It was fairly recently where I was kind of questioning, how do we know that we've really let go of something? How Sorry, I kind of want to take this headset like that. I can hear better. I do this because of the microphone factor. It's just easier lines with what I'm saying rather than all the distortions in the background. So hopefully that works with you guys. But yeah, the burning away of something, and just a lot of the key points that she brought up in that reading, they all, like, really resonated, and it kind of inspired me to actually not really be afraid to speak of certain aspects of my personal experience or truth anymore, I'm definitely not the kind of person that, I want to be in some sort of victim mentality or be portrayed in that aspect in any way, nor do I want to convey the wrong message or something that may come across in the wrong way that would be of any detriment or harm to anyone else. Each of our experiences is very personal, and many of them are also the matter of perspective, you know? That that to me is what really brings together a rich whole. You take the concept of like soul tribes and stuff like that, and even just like I look at the bigger picture, like all the human species, you know, as a whole, and we're meant to be different. We are, you know, it's then we all bring something different to the table. I think that's what's crucial in acknowledging is and actually celebrating more so is our differences rather than the things that may not resonate for us, and you know sometimes we'll shut down and not even be open to something, which I've had a lot of experience with over the years myself, just being very spiritual at really young age and coming into the realization that like religion, the aspect of religion wasn't something that was for me. I was baptized Anglican, communed, confirmed, Roman Catholic, excuse me. Oh, and I have a cigarette. And oh, more chemtrails. Lovely. Hopefully those are the good kind. Do they exist? Maybe, maybe not. Transmutations of our very interesting nation. Okay. So going back to, the burning away of something, you know, like not being afraid to speak my truth, not wanting to convey the wrong message, harm anyone, you know, but like the way she put it, how we may have been really burned in a certain situation or relationship, not realizing that it was one-sided kind of thing and manipulative, all that fun stuff, whatever. Two, like, and how it's all been burnt away. Sorry. I'm trying to stay organized. I gotta make little notes, I think. I've said that a few times. No, I like winging it, but it's not so much a fact that like I'm a naive person, you know. I like the idea behind this like profound innocence that I've managed to hold on to all through these many human years I've existed. You know, like in my past streak of experiences with the dating realm of things, it was so surreal, you know, like coming out of a couple of these situations and looking back inside and like, oh, so that's what it means to get played. And feeling that, you know, like genuinely realizing that that's what kind of sort of just happened. And me being the kind of person who like I always and it may not seem like this to everyone who knows me, because I know I definitely have my negative aspects, but I mean for the most part, like I try and give everyone the benefit of the doubt and not think the worst things first kind of thing. But I don't know, I thought it was pretty cute how like here I am almost 40 and feeling like I just got played for a few rounds there recently. But that's okay. It's because in all of that, it inspired and acted as a catalyst to some of my own personal shadow work and growth that I needed to happen. And so for that, I'm eternally grateful. But looking in each of those situations and stepping back to realize and really take the time to actually rip myself apart, questioning, do I deserve this? Did I deserve that? Thinking back through my life, situations where, maybe it was karma, and not in the negative aspect, right? Because karma is just lesson. It's our lessons. And so that it goes both ways. It's good and bad. But how sometimes, it takes time for these lessons to really sink in to the point that we are able to translate them into wisdom. And so in that ripping myself apart, so to speak, really breaking things down and looking at it from my personal whole, and my journey in life, realizing, where it may have came across that I was that person to someone else. That was the ultimate stinger, feeling that I think hurt more than the hurt that came from the external, in perceiving that I was the one who just got totally taken for a run. My daughter had said something once that it was so powerful. It was beautiful. She was having a bit of a breakdown, and I said, maybe you need to try and put that energy in, so that your friend could understand where you're coming from. Just kind of send a little bit of that energy their way, just trying to help them get it, and what she said was, she's like, no, I would never want anyone to feel this way. So why, and that was amazing. One of my greatest teachers, this amazing developing woman, she how she put that, it'll always stick with me, because I myself have felt that, when I felt these shitty emotions or feelings, it's I could never want somebody to feel that, or cause somebody to feel that. I guess that's kind of a beautiful blessing that comes with us healers, is, our ability to, and going through the process and coming into those realizations, that we're able to fully transmute these negative aspects that we've kind of allowed to be conditioned into our existence. It's we're waking up and we're entering the realms of places where there's no such thing as envy or jealousy or hate, or because everything stems from something that knows nothing opposing. It's all about finding the balance, the moderation, seeing things for what they are, taking our lessons and integrating them to the point that it's just genuine, heartfelt wisdom. It's that inner knowing. And it's the inner knowing, right, that can only come from the experience and actually going through the process. we're not meant to make anybody anything to see or believe or understand anything the way we do. It's not the way it's intended or ever was. So that's why I find like spirituality to be all encompassing, and we just got to practice it religiously. So yeah, the burning away. I thank any of you that I've had these powerful transforming experiences with in life. I'm grateful, and I really do hope that you are well. I'm gonna finish off this little pop by with these 2 decks were calling to me. Okay, I'm supposed to go the Ascended first. So the Ascended Masters, oh cool, I just opened it up and the card right on top is Merlin, energy healing. I had no idea that was gonna happen. I love it. Love it. Details. So, I'm hearing I'm supposed to go on the top too. Haha, right on. Archangel Michael's on the top. You can do it. Those just might be the cards. Energy healing, and you can do it. Whoever needs these messages right now, like if you're going through a tough time, if something's still kind of burning away and you haven't completely released or let go, you can do it. And let's see what other Ascended is with us right now. Retreat into nature. Retreat. And right there, nature, that's where we find our ultimate grounding. So if you've been caught up in the city for a long time or just confined into the house, spring is here officially. So it's time. Get some retreat into nature. Put your bare feet on the ground and heal what needs to be healed so that you can transform it. Okay. I'm hearing I need to actually go a little deeper with those cards and read from the book. So there might be something else in here for someone that you just need to hear right now. So I'm gonna listen to my inner guidance, get into it. So you're qualified and ready to take the steps toward your desired outcome. This is Archangel Michael with You Can Do It. You have what it takes to fulfill your dreams and your life's purpose. This card signals that it's time now to make your move. You can do it. Take action without delay or hesitation. So there's no more preparing or procrastination. Just do it. And yes, I can concur. That's exactly where I feel like I'm personally at in life. I'm about to make a big change. And it's time. And it's great. So thanking Spirit. You're a valuable and beloved person. Break big goals into smaller steps and take one step today. You're on the right path. Let go of perfectionism and know that you'll do fine. Beautiful. Archangel Michael is a powerful overseer of guardian angels. He helps light workers to remember and to fulfill their life's purpose. Michael holds a sword of light to cut away fearful attachments that bind us in apathy or procrastination. He gives us courage and strength to make life changes and to move beyond our comfort zone. Call upon Archangel Michael for protection, motivation, clarity, and courage. just want to add, I find like when working with the Ascendeds, I'm definitely one of those people who like I stray far from greed, and like being aligned. To me, alignment happens when what we want and what we need are one and the same. Then we're just in this like perfect, for lack of a better word. Well, actually, I redefine perfection. Please adopt this if it resonates for you. But perfection is a state of being when we allow and accept things to be just as they are. No more, no less. Just here now, it's perfect. Where was I? Oops. Oh, cool. So funny. Sorry, I just flipped the twin flame card, and it's pretty cool. Genuinely feel like I finally got it figured out. No, the process, it's beautiful. And not being afraid to like admit that I'm there and I can see you, and it's okay if you're not here yet, but I trust and know you'll get here for sure. Oh, there we go. Energy healing. The situation you inquired about involves energy healing. You have healing abilities that you can direct through your hands, thoughts, and heart. Send loving energy to elevate and heal this situation. You can clear the energy in a home, office, or vehicle as well. Your experiences with energy healing may be so powerful that you decide to conduct healings as a profession. And additional meanings. Take an energy healing course such as Reiki, Qigong, pranic healing, or healing touch. Your life purpose involves conducting energy healing. Clear the space in your home or office through feng shui, burning sage, or other energy healing methods. Send love to the situation or person. Avoid situations, places, or relationships with harsh energy. Everything is healing and will be okay. No one knows for certain whether Merlin actually lived as a mortal man or not. What is agreed upon is that Merlin is the quintessential magician and sage wizard archetype. He's associated with King Arthur's Camelot, Avalon, and Glastonbury. He's also considered to be an aspect of Hermes Trismegistus, the teacher of esoteric wisdom. Merlin is a powerful ascended master who helps spiritual teachers and healers focus their energies in beneficial ways. I think I met Merlin once. It's like, that's the cool thing about archetypes and the energy is how it works through us, right? So it's cool. We can channel these ascended masters and allow this like powerful, it's an energy, right? And one that has been well defined, that many are able to acknowledge what it is, right? The energy and the intention behind that energy. Like JC, for example. Jesus, I met him a few times. Very, very powerful energy and archetype, and definitely once upon a time was a man. But what I find fantastic is like in the second coming is this ability and this opportunity we're being given to really let the truth be known, and how much time through this human history it's been challenging, but it was the process. We just weren't quite ready for it. And so, now we're free to actually speak of this word from this magnificent energetic force that once was a man, And I think it's safe to say he agrees with me when I say, like, we got to practice our spirituality religiously. He wasn't a man of religion, right? And what we've done and taken that word to become, and all the wars and all this stuff that's come from it, that was never the intent behind his mission. It was all about setting people free to be. I think it's time, and we're in that aspect where, we truly see. Awesome. Okay. I'm going to pull one card from the White Light Oracle. Absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous deck by Lana Fairchild. I just thought of Matt. It's an energy archetype. Thank you, Gypsy Rose, Kate. I got my last name and a rose tattoo. Beautiful man that I was very blessed to spend time with in this existence. He's definitely ascended in his mastery now, so it's pretty awesome. But he's still close whenever. For whoever knows Matt, we know he's there. There's nothing to be sad about anymore because he's pretty fucking happy. Okay, what is the message? So that one. Alright. Alabaster Tablet of Layla. I love this deck. The artwork in this deck I find is very, very accurate when it comes to the angelic realms. So thank you. Thank you. Who was the artist? Maybe Alana. Oh wait, artwork by Andrew Gonzalez. Thank you, Andrew. Cool. So 41. 41, that's a 5. Big changes. 5s have been very powerful for me for some time now. Like 5. Lots. Okay, 41. Alabaster Tablet of Layla. You are remembering at a soul level. You are tapping into greater awareness and an understanding of your highest life purpose shall become even clearer to you. This may evoke unsettling change within you, but that change is necessary for a new way to manifest. You are protected and guided at all times, especially when you feel uncertain about your course. You are truly loved. The angel Layla heralds from Talmudic scriptures. Unlike any other angel, she is specifically described as a feminine being. Layla is a reminder that there is a place only the feminine can fill. If we attempt to live our lives skewed toward the masculine, we will miss out. There is a great value in masculine tendencies toward exploration, adventure, progress, and development. However, the feminine tendencies toward compassion, acceptance, kindness, and mercy are a balancing necessity. For humanity to survive, these dual wisdoms need to find balance and integrate into a mature expression in every human heart. The appearance of Layla in a reading suggests the feminine must lead at this time. Allow the way to be shown, rather than directing a path based on your current perspective. Layla is a guardian angel, watching over all transitions, including the transition of the soul into the embryo during conception and the guiding of the soul out of the body and into the realms of light when a physical life draws to a close. Alabaster was lauded by the ancient Egyptians as a guardian stone, which leads the soul toward the light during times of transition. The alabaster tablet of Layla indicates that you are navigating a significant transition. It may be that your outer life is going through change, or it may be that the inner changes are happening within your soul, or both. You may not know how to transverse the shifting inner and outer landscapes, but the oracle advises you that this great angel is guiding you faithfully and effectively. In the Talmud, Layla teaches wisdom to all souls before they are born. She then strikes the upper lip of the infant at the moment of birth, creating the indentation at the upper lip and causing the child to forget everything they know. Life is then the journey of reconnection and rediscovery. The alabaster tablet is a crystalline scripture. Its vibration encourages the soul to seek the light and the spiritual path, sparking remembrance of inner truth. It helps us remember the sacred purpose for which we were born. If you feel out of your depth or in need of more information or understanding, this oracle reassures you that it is okay to not know everything right now. The answers you need shall become clear at the right time. All is within. Layla is maternal, protective, and devoted to the human collective. Her name can translate as night. She is able to transverse our own spiritual nights. Whether they be periods before, after, or during our lives when we are going through a dark night of the soul, Layla is there, reminding us that Spirit will always show a way, and within us is the wisdom to find it. Crystals are embodied light, and alabaster in particular emanates the white light frequencies. It is highly reputed as a drawing stone, absorbing negative energies and attracting the light of spirit into your heart and life. The alabaster tablet is created from a sheet of alabaster that energetically sheaths the soul, deflecting interference through its invisible protective shield. This oracle encourages you to perform a spiritual cleansing that feels right for you, sealing your work with a protective shield of white light. You can accomplish this by calling upon Alabaster Tablet of Layla, combining the sacred earth medicine of alabaster and the celestial angelic protection of Layla using the healing process below. So on behalf of us, the united souls in a united state of being, as you relax and become increasingly aware of your breath, flowing in and out, allow yourself to be present in this